And a big welcome back to Everyman Driver. I'm Dave Erickson. So glad you're watching. This week we're driving and reviewing the 2014 Lexus LX570, a full-size three-row SUV based on the Toyota Land Cruiser and features full-time four-wheel drive. But don't let this luxurious exterior styling fool you. This is a serious SUV. Let's get started now by popping the hood. Under the hood of the LX570 for 2014 is not much to look at. They have this cover over the engine, which helps out with keeping the vehicle quiet. But if you want to see what it looks like, just lift it up. This is a 5.7 liter V8 variable valve timing engine mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. It kicks out 383 horsepower, 403 pound-feet of torque, the same engine you'll find in the Toyota Tundra, which means you can do some towing, up to 7,000 pounds in fact. So hook up your trailers, your boats, your ATVs, maybe even an Airstream, and off you go on your adventure. This vehicle, though, is very heavy, 6,000 pounds, which contributes to its poor fuel economy. It's estimated at 12 city, 17 highway, and this week, I've been averaging in mixed driving, both off-road and on-road, highway and around town, just over 13 miles per gallon. You have three ways to open the power liftgate of the 2014 LX570. There is a push button just left of the steering wheel for the driver. There's a button here on the key fob. There's also a button just below this ledge. Press that and up comes the top of your liftgate. There's actually a tailgate here as well, which is kind of cool. Now you have a place to sit if you like, but we're gonna put that up because behind this third row of seats is 15.5 cubic feet of volume. Not a lot, but we do have our very stylish Brazilian design two-piece luggage set that fits just barely back here. If I position it just right, I can close the liftgate. It will fit. Now you can increase your cargo volume up to 41 cubic feet by folding down this power retractable third row of seats. Now I want to pull down this tailgate so you can see what I'm doing. First of all, you will have to drop these headrests down, and over here on the right hand side it's a push button and these seats will fold down automatically. Push them at the same time, and there's two more buttons you press. I'm going to do them both at the same time, and these will lift off to the side. So let's go ahead and put our luggage back here. And I've also brought a set of golf clubs. You will have to maneuver them just a little bit off to the side to make it fit, but as you can see, there's plenty of room to store all that and more if you like. If you fold down that middle row of seats, you can increase your overall cargo volume inside the LX570 to just over 83 cubic feet of volume. Very impressive, even though you do lose a little bit of space by those seats folding up against the side. Time for some real-world legroom and headroom here in the back of the Lexus. Now this is a bit of a challenge because the front seat for the driver readjusts once you press the vehicle to start. It moves back into the last position you were. So right now, even though the car seat is further back, I still have plenty of room between my knees and the back of the seat, and I'm 5'11", and it's very comfortable. As far as headroom, this is very nice as well. I think it's gonna be fine for passengers who are 6'2", right around that range, should be comfortable here in the middle row seats. Now this is pretty cool. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 old blank handles inside the LX570. So if you ever have any concerns about what's going on, you have plenty of places to grab. You also have a pair of backseat DVD entertainment systems for the passengers back here. There's even some wireless headphones in the center console. That's where I have them right now. So you have some good entertainment back here, plus plenty of temperature controls, pockets for water bottles or those kind of things, some storage behind the driver's seat as well as the passenger seat. These seats though, I know it's a leather interior, this is a very nice vehicle luxury wise. I feel like it's a little bit limiting, a little bit stiff, not too much but somewhat to where I have to say something. Let's do a little bit of exploring and make our way to the back row to see how easy it is back there and how much room we have. I should mention this is a power second row seat, and you have 3.5 inches forward and aft to play with. So if you want to make some adjustments front or back, you can do it right here. And I had it all the way back when I was seated right there. Anyways, here's your lever. Press that, lift up the whole seat. It seems kind of daunting, but it's not that heavy. Back, drop the seat. Not a lot of room. I will lift it up. And it's kind of squished back here. My knees are right up against this. I do have that extra 3.5 inches if I want to push it forward to give myself room, but let's be honest, this back seat is not for adults, at least not full-size adults. You do have some cup holders back here, and it would be difficult to slide 3 people back here. Again, if they're youngsters, no problem, but 3 bigger people, I don't think so. The best seats in the house, driver, passenger up front, or this middle row. As I mentioned earlier, the LX is based on the Land Cruiser, and what's really remarkable about this vehicle, besides its ability to go off-road, is its incredible ride on-road, whether it's the highway or around town. It's a foundation based on high-strength construction thanks in part to an adaptive variable suspension, a technology that continually adjusts the shock absorber dampening rates on the move, helping maintain the best comfort even as the road surface changes. And you have selectable comfort, normal, and sport modes right here in the center, which allow you to adjust the system's ride firmness and comfort. It's well balanced too. It has a 51-49 weight distribution front to rear, which is a tip of the hat to the engineers considering this is a 6,000-pound vehicle, and it's extremely quiet here in the cabin, both around town and on the highway. Earlier this week, I took the LX off-road to test its ride and handling on a more challenging ORV course, and the 570 killed it. This full-time 4-wheel drive system is the bomb, and its 8.9 inches of ground clearance and 20-inch wheels was more than enough to climb and crest every hill I tackled. You'll be able to see that video very soon here on the Everyman Driver YouTube channel, but in the meantime, a few of the off-road features include a 4-wheel active traction control system to help control wheel slip. There's a multi-terrain select system based on what you're about to tackle, whether it's rock and dirt, moguls, loose rock, mud, and sand. And we also have a low-speed crawling capability, as you see here in the center, for steep off-road declines. Shifting into low range engages active height control, which actually raises the vehicle to increase ground clearance by 2 inches. Plus, it has a hill start assist control, which keeps the vehicle from rolling back when you're going from the gas pedal to the brake pedal on a steep incline. I'm pretty confident assuming you're going to feel higher up in the ground behind the wheel of this full-size SUV, but not to the point of floating. You know, there are some vehicles out there that give that impression because you are higher up, and I think it has to do with the overall weight distribution. As I mentioned earlier, this is very well balanced. This is a wide car. A little too wide though, I think, for some parking spaces at the grocery store, but I feel like all 4 wheels are planted firmly on the ground, so I have a lot of confidence going around corners, going up and down hills, and just driving around town in general. Regardless of the setting you choose to drive in, whether it's sport, comfort, or normal, everyone inside will feel pampered, in my opinion. The LX570 comes equipped with 4-zone independent climate control, front power seat cushion extenders, navigation system, a rear backup camera, a power sliding second row seat, and a power retractable third row seat as well. As far as the overall interior layout from a driver's point of view, this instrument cluster has 6 circular displays plus a rectangle here for additional information, whether it's your average MPGs, your current speed, tire pressure, and so on. The center stack and this touchscreen is pretty nice, and it's within an arm's length reach, so that's very convenient. I do like all the different switches and toggles down here to switch between your driving modes, heated seats for both the driver and passenger, although some of the controls are almost hidden or blocked by the view of the steering wheel. Whether it's the power doors going on and off, the heated steering wheel, traction control, and even the power liftgate button is blocked by the steering wheel. Not a big deal, but it's just something to keep in mind when you're driving from this point of view. When it's all said and done, the LX570 is a modern SUV that can go just about anywhere and offers a good combination of luxury plus off-road and on-road capability in a full-size 3-row SUV. The only knock I have on it is fuel economy. But then again, if you can afford the nearly $82,000 price tag, pump prices probably aren't your biggest concern. In the end, it is worth a look and a test drive. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson with Everyman Driver. Thanks for watching.